speak in the present tense because for us, time does not exist, only space, and because it seems like only yesterday.
Liliana, this is Athena.
Please come in. I wasn't surprised when I saw her arrive with our tribe's Rambaro. Sit down. I always hoped she'd come back someday, and now here she is in front of me. She's pretty. She looks like her father.
Thank you.
Are you hungry? Would you like something to eat? As I look at my daughter, everything starts to feel familiar to me. She went off into the world following paths different from mine, and now she's back. This is what I've always dreamed of ever since the day when fate or my fear separated us. I know this is an illusion, but life has given me so many moments of harsh reality that it does no harm to dream a little.
No sugar for me, thank you. Who's that saint?
Saint Sarah, the patron saint of gypsies. I always wanted to visit her church in France, but I can't leave the country. And besides, I have too much work to do.
Did you ever think you'd see me again?
I did. Then I heard from the Rambaro's wife that you visited his restaurant yesterday. A storm is coming. Would you like to rest a while?
A storm? I don't hear anything. And I'm fine, I'd rather talk.
I have all the time in the world for you.
Don't say that.
But you're tired.
All right.
I can hear the storm approaching. Like all storms, it brings destruction. But at the same time, it soaks the fields, and the wisdom of the heavens falls with the rain. Like all storms, it will pass. The more violent it is, the more quickly it will pass. offered up a prayer to the family who had allowed my daughter to survive and achieve a better life. My mentor, who had just died, was the only one with the moral authority to ensure that I wasn't expelled from the tribe after Athena's birth. Sadly, they will never meet. I felt jealousy, despair, and regret. There lay everything I'd lost and could never recover. You came here to find out why.
No. I don't want to know why a mother would abandon her daughter. There's no reason for anyone to do that. Yesterday when I found out where you were, I was terrified. Who am I? What blood runs through my veins? I suppose like all gypsies, you can read the future in the cards.
That's not true. We only do that with Gaje to make a living. We don't try to predict the future of our own tribe members, and you...
I'm part of the tribe.
Yes.
So what am I doing here?
Do you want to know about your father?
No, I haven't the slightest interest in him.
Try to understand the blood that flows in my veins and in your heart. She said she sold land in a country far from here and that she would be returning to work soon. I learned that I was a grandmother. She didn't mention her adopted parents or a husband. When I spoke to her about the healing properties of herbs, she asked me to teach her how to recognize them. She asked me questions about the gypsy culture, but never about me. We used to travel constantly, and everything around us was ours. The plants, the water, the landscapes our caravans passed through. We don't believe that God created the universe. We believe that God is the universe, and that we're contained in Him and He in us. I like to call Him the Great Mother.
What's that, a church? I want to go on listening to what you have to tell me, but according to what I've been reading, what you're saying isn't part of the gypsy tradition.
My protector taught me these things. That church, I don't know when it was built, and I'm not interested. My temple is the park, the sky, the water, and the lake. My people are those who share my beliefs, not those I'm bound to by blood. When do you plan on leaving?
Possibly tomorrow. I don't want to trouble you.
No, please, stay as long as you like. I only ask because I'd like to celebrate your arrival. If you agree, we can do this tonight. For the first time in many years, I feel happy because I've had the chance to prepare a ritual for my daughter and to celebrate the miracle of the two of us being together, alive and healthy, immersed in the love of the Great Mother.
Who do you worship in your rituals?
We are not worshiping anyone or anything. We simply commune with creation.
But do you pray?
I pray to Saint Sarah, but here we're a part of everything, and we celebrate rather than pray.
Why do this in a group if you can do this all on your own?
Because the others are me, and I am the others.
Excuse me.
I'm sleeping at the hotel tonight.
Why?
Well, I have to leave in the morning.
Before you do, come and say goodbye to your mother.
You should wear your glasses. Your eyes are getting worn out. Do all gypsies believe in the Great Mother?
No. They've adopted the beliefs and the customs of the places they have settled. The only thing that unites us now in religion is the worship of Saint Sarah.
Tell me more about your protector.
He died just before you got here. He was a very respected man. He had followers from all over the world who came to his funeral.
Among them, was there a woman of about 35 with dark hair?
It's possible. I can't be sure. Why do you ask?
I met someone at the hotel. She said she came to attend a funeral. I think she said something about her teacher.
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask anything you like.
I want to ask for your forgiveness.
I came here because there was something missing in my life. I needed to fill my blank spaces, and I thought just seeing your face would be enough, but it wasn't. I also needed to know that I was loved.
You are loved.
The friend you met yesterday is leaving with me.
He seems like a nice man.
You're talking like a mother,
I am your mother.
and I'm your daughter.
I pleaded with my protector not to let me cry, because I wanted the best for Athena, and her destiny was to go forward. She sent me money every Christmas, but I never went to cash her checks. 6 months ago, she stopped sending money. She must have realized that I needed my sewing to fill up what she called the blank spaces. I would love to see her again, but I always know she'll never come back. She's probably a big executive now, married to the man she loves, and I probably have lots of grandchildren, which means that my blood will remain on this earth and my mistakes will be forgiven.
Tocar